coaches, consultants, why are you spending money on ads that don't seem to work? What if I told you there was a better way to attract clients without spending a dime on ads at all? Today we're going to dive deep into organic strategies that can boost your visibility but also position you as the go-to expert in your field, so you can take over a niche. Stay with me for the next couple of minutes and what you learn today will change your life forever. First things first, let's talk about your niche. Many coaches and consultants try to cater to everybody but end up speaking to nobody. As Russell Brunson says in his book, you have to know who your ICP is and know who you're selling to. Who is your dream client? Who's the person you're trying to sell to, and what are their pain points and how can you solve them? So if I was you, one of the first things that I would do is write down every single aspect of your ICP. So what do they look like? Maybe even what they had for dinner. What type of person are they? The reason as to why people do this in marketing is because the better you know your customer, the easier it is to sell to them. So if you was to be a lot more direct, the customer would feel a lot more understood. So for example, as you see in Iman Gadzhi's videos, he says a lot of things. Are you an 18 to 25-year-old that's just struggling to make some money? The reason as to why he niches down significantly and understands his audience is because of the fact that he can now sell to them better because they are more understood, they feel more understood. So part two. So now that you've nailed down who you're trying to sell to, your ICP, and what their benefits are, what their pain points are, and what their desired outcome is, you can now start creating valuable content for them. So the next part of the stage is that you create valuable content in terms of Instagram Reels, YouTube, TikToks, maybe even word format like Twitter or LinkedIn. And the reason as to why you do this is because you build that KLT. So the idea of KLT is knowing, liking, and trusting. And when it comes to something like selling something online, like a digital product or an info product, one of the most important things is that your customer knows, likes, and trusts you. And the only way that you can do that is by you building that rapport and them placing you on a higher status of, oh, this person, they know what they're talking about. One thing that is important though, you should definitely be consistent and have good quality value. If you start bursting out random notes and random tips here and that have no intrinsical value, then you are not going to be able to succeed. And because in part one you understood who your ICP is, you have to direct every single aspect of this valuable content towards those pain points or those desired outcomes. So section 3, you have to build social proof. People buy what other people have bought. It's called the herd mentality. And if there's evidence that your thing works, they are 10 times more likely to buy. As Alex Hormozi once said, a bad offer with loads of testimonials is significantly better than a great offer with no testimonials. So whenever you do sell a course or you sell some courses in the past, try to get some case studies, some feedback, anything that would help. Because some things that are beneficial to your company that aren't monetary are such things as case studies. And if you're new to course selling, you may ask, how will I get these case studies? The way that you'll get these case studies is by either implementing something like a discounted service, maybe offering free value, doing it for free. You know, as Alex Hormozi once said, he started for free in his first year of business and then he continued to rapidly scale. The main reason as to why we need to do this is to show your audience you are capable of delivering on your offer. So part 4, engage with your audience. Many coaches will overlook this step. So if you're not engaging with your audience, you're missing out because social media is a two-way street. Furthermore, engaging with your audience helps you provide that market research that you can understand them better, which means that you can future serve them better. But more importantly, it builds that community and it builds that rapport, making them more and more likely to buy from you within the future. So engaging with your audience is a win-win. Firstly, it acts as a way of market research and it also builds that rapport and KLT. Part 5, strategic call to actions. Every piece of content you have should have a guide on what to do next. However, don't always go for the hard sell. Maybe offer them some more value by providing free resources such as ebooks, mini courses, and more. This way, you kind of get them within your ecosystem. And we are biologically inclined to take value from something that we've already taken value from before. This also turns them from a cold lead to a warm lead. These soft CTAs can lead to those conversations, and those conversations can lead to those conversions. You could say things like, if you found this helpful, send me a DM and I will send you this free resource. I think you guys already have seen this many occasions, but just making sure that you and your content abides with this format. 6, consistency is key. If you want to be a coach that does well, it doesn't actually matter how good your offer is or how much value you provide. if you're not consistently garnering leads. As they say, traffic is king. So you need to stick to a schedule that works for you. More importantly, try to be a little bit intuitive and start posting the same videos or the same content on other platforms just to garner those more eyeballs. And continue to add those values. Maybe you can even add reminders, because people like to be reminded. Hey, Rome wasn't built in a day. So you need to make sure that you consistently post over and over and over again and offer that value to your clients so that you are the go-to source for that piece of education. So that's the step-by-step process to garner organic clients and grow your coaching and consulting businesses to those high 5 to 6 figures a month, every single month, all without spending $1 on ads. So if you found value in this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. But more importantly, if you're looking to take your business to the next step, send me a message and we'll see how we can work with you. Speak to you soon.